Covering stories that matter to you in your neighborhood. Here's what we're covering today across the Coastal Bend. A raid in Robstown arrests a man wanted for child pornography. What we know so far about the months-long investigation. And gas prices continue to go up, but we have some good news. We tell you how you can save money before you fill up. Plus, a tribute to our veterans, how you can take part in this year's 4th of July festivities in Three Rivers. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez. Now, you would think water flowing downstream like this is a good thing for the city of Three Rivers, except none of it can be used for the town. Neighborhood News reporter Melissa Trevino spoke with Three Rivers City Manager Thomas Salazar. He says the water you see flowing into the Tips Park along the Frio River is coming from the Atascosa River, which comes from Pleasanton, which recently saw rainfall. Three Rivers gets their water from Choke Canyon, and none of this water is flowing there. Instead, that water is headed to Nueces County and will end up in Lake Corpus Christi.
After a water emergency declaration was issued for Nueces County, officials are now looking on ways to cut back on their water use. I'm Stephanie Molina with a look at what the county is considering and who could be affected.
Neighbors are well aware of our current water situation and the need to conserve water. That's why County Judge Connie Scott says they are looking for ways to cut their water usage after declaring a water emergency on April 30th.
The biggest thing that has come out of our discussions that is not yet done, and it hasn't been voted on, and we will plan together and vote on this together as all the elected officials, is really cutting back the work week. Taking, one day out of the work week is one of the highest suggestions.
Scott clarifies there will still be a 40 hours week, meaning employees will still get paid fully. Although the plan is not definitive, the county doesn't want to alarm anyone. They just want to be proactive.
Stephanie, thank you. Humid, muggy, rainy, just some of the words to describe today. Let's go ahead and bring in Chief Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber, who joins me with the rest of the week.
Well, it's going to be a lot more rainy. We didn't really see much around here at the station to really excite anyone, but I think tomorrow will offer a bit more, and Friday too. We've got an update on this late spring cold front that's going to bring changes, but I think more than anything today everybody felt the humidity, so we'll get started with that. Showing you the view outside, you can see the haziness there along the horizon, even more so than yesterday. What you can't see, you're playing peekaboo with the New Harbor Bridge, but those strong southeast winds continue to bring lots of humidity around here, and the little smoke particulates around the air grabbing on, that water is grabbing onto those little particulates, and that's what makes literally the haze that we see all around. So here's how it feels outside. 86 at Corpus Christi International Airport, with the winds a bit more relaxed than they were at this time yesterday. But let's focus on the real number. What's in yellow here, that feels like temperature for many of us, still solidly in the 90s and triple digits. I'll tell you when relief is on the way ahead.
Steph, thank you. We've learned new details about a large police presence in Robstown. Earlier this morning, Daniel Flores Jr. was taken into custody on a warrant for possession of intent to promote child pornography. Multiple law enforcement agencies served the search warrant near 5th and Lings Trum. It was part of an Internet Crimes Against Children investigation. According to Robstown Police Chief Mike Dames, 2 other arrests were made for drugs found inside the home. Officials say there is no immediate threat to the public. We have an update now on the human remains found in Petronila. The medical examiner says the body found on Belk Road is 79-year-old Romeo Rocha. According to investigators, Rocha's body had dog bites on it, but they look like they were done after he passed away. Right now, no cause of death has been determined. Rocha's family has been notified. An investigation is underway in San Diego following a deadly house fire. The fire happened at a home near St. Charles and Benavides around 3:15 this morning. Officials say flames spread to an empty house next door that was being remodeled. After firefighters put out both fires, they found a man inside one of the homes. State fire marshals are now investigating the cause. And the suspicious package found in front of the U.S. Army Reserve Center yesterday by CCPD has been deemed a false alarm. CCPD says someone reported that package on the 4700 block of McCardle Road near Everhart. Police then shut down McCardle Road from Arlene Drive to Everhart yesterday.
I'm your neighborhood news reporter Jada Strayer in San Patricio County. And after taking place in Aransas Pass for the last 77 years, the Shrimpery Festival has a new home this year, here at McCampbell Airport. And there are mixed feelings for the reason.
The move comes during a disagreement between the city of Aransas Pass and the Chamber of Commerce. Officials cannot comment right now because of ongoing mediation. The festival typically brings vital money to surrounding businesses. The general manager of the Butter Churn restaurant says the change in venue is disappointing.
Well, I would definitely want it more local. It just needs to be in the city. That's tradition. I mean, the Shrimpery is, I think, 80-something years old now, and the tradition is to have it in the city. And I hate to see the tradition change, especially over some disagreements.
The Shrimpery runs October 16th through the 18th, and business owners in Aransas Pass hope the move is temporary. They want to see the festival return home now.
Well, turning to the ongoing conflict in the Middle East, Iran says it is reviewing a new U.S. proposal. And Iranian officials say they will soon give their response to Pakistan. In a social media post, President Donald Trump gave no details on any specific proposal, but says the war could end if Iran agrees to give what it has been agreed to. Now, this comes after President Trump paused a naval mission to reopen the blockade strait, citing progress in peace talks. Are you overspending on premium gas? Filling up the tank is painful all around, but if your car takes premium, you're consistently paying 50 to 80 cents more per gallon. Scripps News Group consumer reporter John Matarese looks at when you can stick with regular gas so you don't waste your money.
There are a lot of vehicles nowadays that say premium fuel recommended. Some even say premium fuel required. So we wanted to ask the question that's been popping at the pump a lot lately. Do you really need to pay more for premium? Larry Draper drives a GMC Yukon that recommends premium fuel. And right now it costs him well over $100 to fill up.
And when you put in 30 gallons in here, it's 5 times 30.
That's the dilemma many drivers face as they look at the price spread between regular and premium gas, in some cases a full dollar.
This is a higher end European vehicle. Right here it says premium gasoline recommended.
While premium's recommended for this car, for another it's required.
Minimum 91 octane. So if it says premium required, you definitely want to run the premium.
Otherwise, certified mechanic Matt Overbeck says,
you could potentially create some damage to the engine.
Premium gas, 91 to 94 octane, is usually recommended for high-performance engines.
Tend to be higher technology engines. They tend to be more stressed engines, turbocharged. They make a lot of power.
Aside from some lost power, Tony Quiroga with Car and Driver says there's really no downside to switching to regular. Car and Driver found fuel economy stays about the same.
Very, very minuscule. You'd be paying a lot more at the pump for a very tiny uptick.
The best way to know what your car needs
is to look on the fuel filler door or to look in the owner's manual. You know, this still works really well.
To sum it up, if it says premium recommended, can you run regular?
If it says premium recommended, yes.
So you don't waste your money. John Matarese, Scripps News Group.
And gas prices continue to go up, so let's take a look at the cheapest location to fill your tank. Let's start with a look at the averages according to AAA. National average for a gallon of gas is $4.53. Texas average $4.04. And the Texas diesel average $5.14. Now here in the Coastal Bend, we are seeing some prices over $4.19, but there may be some temporary relief, at least for one day. Tomorrow from 4 to 7 p.m., Circle K is holding another fuel day where you can save up to 40 cents a gallon at participating locations. Nationwide, Inner Circle members get the deal starting at 12:01 a.m. and you can join for free at the Circle K app, and 10% of fuel day proceeds up to $250,000 will support the Children of Fallen Patriots Foundation. It helps provide scholarships to children who've lost a military parent. Now you can also round up at self-checkout through June 30th. Now, a consumer alert to tell you about. Energizer is introducing child-safe lithium batteries. The new Ultimate Child Shield Coin lithium batteries come in child-resistant packaging and have color alert technology. They alert caregivers by dyeing a child's mouth blue if they put a battery in their mouth. Now, the batteries also have a bitter coating. If they're accidentally swallowed, the batteries have ingestion burn protection to prevent burning of the digestive tract. Now, Now, the man who revolutionized television and created the 24 Hours news cycle has died. Media mogul Ted Turner passed away at the age of 87. He launched the cable news network in 1980. Turner is survived by his 5 children, 14 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. Well, One Nation, One Prayer coming up, the meaning behind National Day of Prayer.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
I'm Melissa Trevino in Three Rivers, where hundreds of memorial flags will soon line the City Hall lawn, each one purchased by community members, honoring a loved one who served. For many veterans here, military service runs deep, a tradition passed down through generations.
God gave us the right to be born here, and I felt like if we don't defend this country, it'll be somebody else's country, so it's just a natural thing to do.
Michael Coquette served in the Air Force for 20 years, following in his father's footsteps, and now his son is following suit. And that's why he says he is proud to be a part of the 4th annual Patriotic Revival.
Well, these flag ceremonies are about respecting our flag and showing that respect to the flag for our country, and we have built a country that is based on freedom, and that's what that flag stands for.
Veteran Tony Bonilla III says this display isn't about politics, it's about honor.
It definitely humbles you. You come out here, you start looking at all these flags, the names, the heroes. There's just so many of them that come from this brush country.
Bonilla's family has served for generations, including a relative killed during Pearl Harbor, whose remains were only recently identified. Army veteran Reynaldo Trevino tells me it's about inspiring the next generation.
I see those flags in this property. Here that pier, to me, it's sacred ground. What I mean it's sacred ground is it shows the veterans that did the ultimate sacrifice, the veterans that served for this country and to defend this country.
And keeping the meaning of service alive. Navy veteran Ernest Whitson says this year flags will be set for June 27th at 9 a.m. at Three Rivers City Hall and be displayed through July 11th.
I love my country. And if I would, as old as I am now, I would be in the military again because of all of the turmoil that's going on in the world.
Organizers say they expect even more flags to be displayed this year, with the goal of reaching 250 flags as America celebrates its 250th birthday. Reporting in Three Rivers, I'm Melissa Trevino, Press 6 News.
Melissa, thank you. Corpus Christi residents are invited to mark the National Day of Prayer Thursday, noon at the Nueces County Courthouse Leopard Street Pavilion. The observance dates to 1775. President Truman signed it into federal law in 1952. President Reagan fixed it to the first Thursday of May. This year's event carries extra weight, falling on the nation's 250th anniversary. Reverend Henry Williams says the prayer focuses on healing a divided country.
The strife that is taking place, the violence that is taking place, we want that not to continue to occur, but that our nation would indeed be what it was established to be, a nation whereby all men and women are equal citizens in our nation under God. And that is what we want to establish for tomorrow. And we want to come together as who we are as a people in unity. Because in unity, we can accomplish great things for our nation.
All are invited. The event begins at noon and typically runs about an hour.
As we head into the second half of the week, we're going to be talking about some changes in our forecast. Rainfall returns to the radar, and I'll tell you when you might see some in your neighborhood next.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
The 14th annual Coastal Bend Hurricane Conference is underway in Robstown, bringing together more than 1,200 emergency responders, government officials, and healthcare workers. Dr. Shane Creel of Texas A&M Kingsville says the real value is in the connections made before a disaster hits.
You don't want to meet your emergency responders at the scene. You want to know those people up front before something bad happens in your community. So when the need arises, you can simply pick up the phone, make a call, and know that someone is en route to provide assistance.
The conference runs through tomorrow at the Richard M. Borchard Regional Fairgrounds and features more than 50 breakout sessions on emergency preparedness.
I saw a couple of our friends there from the National Weather Service. Shout out to Penny and Angel. Hey, we are seeing a little bit of some shower activity around the coastal bend. I say that because we're seeing that from Coastal Bend weather watchers. One of them being Miss Larissa Lisco, told me about a rain shower. She's heading to Beeville tonight and found one along the way. I had to really turn the sensitivity up on the radar to find that, though, and you can see, whoop, there goes that inland breeze, almost a sea breeze that picked up this afternoon. And with it, we're getting a couple little quick cheese busts with this tonight. So if you do find yourself under a rain shower on the ride home, that's what's going on. We're in a very unsettled atmosphere. You can probably feel that when you step outside. It is just so humid and muggy. This is air that's as thick as pea soup. So it's feeling hot out there as a result. 86 right now at CCIA. Feels like 97 degrees to your body. That is the temperature that your body perceives, because how do we cool off? Sounds gross, but it's through sweating. When there's already lots of moisture in the air, your body can't evaporate that perspiration off of your skin. You don't cool down. And that number right there is what your body perceives the temperature to be. So that's what we have to react for. For the inland neighborhoods, good luck. 96 in San Diego feels like 104 right now, even with all the cloud coverage out there. 94 in Falfurrias feeling like 111. There was a heat advisory down in the valley today because there's more of that even to our south. Thankfully, we're not quite that bad, but do we really see much relief during the overnight? A little bit. As we go through the next couple of hours, temperatures are going to be falling to the 70s. We won't get there until about 10 o'clock tonight. A little bit of a breeze to keep things shaking and moving, but our front is here. And it's pretty much parked here. It is hanging out very close to the coastal bend, so we are still going to stay pretty unsettled. That could cook up a few showers as we head out the door tomorrow morning. The certainty is lacking, we'll put it that way. So you definitely expect a lot of clouds as we head on into your Thursday morning, but temperatures are not going to be feeling refreshing in the 70s, even with a little bit of a northeast wind. And we could see a few more of those showers or that overall mist as we head up and out the door tomorrow. So here's a look at the big weather picture. Lots of clouds out there, and our front making it to the coastal bend, but it's doing a dance here and actually needs to update to show that just about over the coastal bend. This thing is going to dance on either side of the coastal bend. We stay moist and humid and muggy until it completely clears. When does that happen? Let me show you the future tracker for our moisture situation, where we see these dark green plumes of moisture. Yep, that's the mugginess sticking around. It'll be our best opportunity for rainfall when we see the darkest shades of green over your neighborhood here on the map. But we finally clear out late Saturday evening, and that's when the rainfall chances will plummet. So we're looking good for Mother's Day plans, especially those that are on Mother's Day proper. And then as we head into the beginning of the week, here's a final push of some drier air. So we can't rule out a shower on Monday, but I already told you about my doubts for Monday rainfall. I'm not buying much of that at all. So here's when you might expect some rainfall as we head through your Thursday, a timeline for it. We'll likely see some for the morning commute. I can't promise that you'll see rainfall for the morning commute, but you should definitely keep that on your radar. Maybe head out the door a few minutes earlier. And then as we wind down your Thursday and head into Friday, that's going to be our next best chance of rain heading out the door on Friday. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Temperatures at least will be a little better for Thursday.
Steph, thank you. Today, students at Gloria Higgs Elementary received a special surprise: free books. 557 students received a total of 5 books for free. It's all a part of our campaign, If You Give a Child a Book, in partnership with the Scripps Howard Fund and a generous donation by the Heil Law Firm. The goal is simple: put books into the hands of children who may not otherwise have access to them, helping them learn to read and succeed in school. And we had our Nina Martinez from our sister station, Caja Telemundo, there to represent us.
We have seen such an increase in their reading this year. We have first graders reading at a 3rd grade level and several students that are reading up to 2 years beyond.
This was the second time these kiddos received free books. Last January, they also got 5 free books. And this is your reminder to call your mother this Sunday. Coming up, we give you some top results on what mothers actually want.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back. With Mother's Day just days away, a new survey is shedding light on what moms really want. According to It's a Family Thing, many mothers are looking beyond traditional gifts this year. The top requests are more rest and help with daily chores at home. The survey also highlights generational differences, finding millennial moms report the highest levels of burnout and resentment compared to other age groups. Mother's Day is this Sunday, May 10th. So again, your reminder to call your mom.
What do you think that survey has some good advice to it?
Oh, absolutely. I would love a rest day.
I think
even
that's a
just
good one then.
Or even just like a nap.
Acts of
Giving you
kindness and love.
a little nap. Yeah,
There we go.
I love it.
Well, you know what? The weather's going to be nice too, so maybe a nice, relaxing nap out on the porch, reading a book. I'm not sure, but we're going to have much better weather on Sunday than we will on Thursday, Friday, and maybe even Saturday. Now the timing's shifting a little bit because our front is already here, but it's not going to make that dance back and forth until about tomorrow night, and that's when our rain chances will go up. So here's a look at what to expect. We got a little bit of a temperature roller coaster with this too, but I don't think 75 is going to be feeling that great tomorrow, Clara. We got a lot of humidity that we'll be dealing with.
Alrighty, everybody, thank you so much for watching Chris 6 News. We'll be here at 6 o'clock for more news from your neighborhood. Good night.
Bye.